Greetings, salutations, and felicitations, males, females, and extraterrestrials. I already got a video up on Patreon, but for the highest tier members, most of my videos are going to be. I'll put one every once in a while to lower tiers, just for like a little teaser. Probably do that tomorrow then, if I can remember. Anyway, doing shoulders, set up already. I'm a bit muddy today because I don't know if you can see. Look, let me see behind that. Oh yeah, there's a little something going on back there. A few poles sticking up. You want to know more? Go check out the Patreon video. It's a bit muddy because I've been doing some work. It's been cold and raining lately. Colder at night, raining during the day. So things are a bit wet. Done some improvement to the gym over here. Made some platforms for the weight stands a little better so they're not sinking in the ground and having a nice little puddle at the base of them. Getting them all rusted out and probably. So anyway, let's get into it. Figured I'd start with front shoulders. This time. Then hit back and finish with the sides. Try and get more well-rounded. Had been working just the side for a while because I needed to bring that up. Next week I'll probably start with back. not a whole lot of movements for each area. If you hit it right, you do it right, you don't need a lot. Use the right sort of weight. The right amount of reps. The right break time. You don't want to go too hard, but you don't want to rest too much either. You're keeping my arms like this when I was sitting like this. I was engaging that a little bit, so it's not resting them too much. And before I did all this, I did a few warm-up reps with the weights, the 70-pound. Hadn't done the uppercut overhead press in a while, so I did a few reps with those, with the 25s. See if I needed to just start with 20s on that or not. But that was good, so I went ahead and kept it 25. Did the 40-pound pendulum swings, as I like to call it. Tested everything, see if I was at a good weight, if everything felt nice and comfortable. Well, not too comfortable, you know, but nothing feeling all messed up. The way I do it, you gotta get it at least up over your eyes. Up over your eyes, get some engagement going there. The weight's in front, so I can just feel that all up in here. And you're not going up too high, trying to lock out. So you're not engaging the triceps too much. Really, not much at all. Just a minor bit that doesn't really, just to get your arms. Like there's some engagement right around in here, right there. But it's not all of it. And as you can tell, no music. Speaker's dead. The phone was getting low. I uploaded to Patreon and had like 60%. Had my nephew get the small portable charger that I have. Had 3 bars on it. Got my phone up to 83% before I started recording. and it is 86. Still going. I'm not used to the 40s and the pendulum swing because I was doing 30-pound kettlebells, which is one thing I forgot to get out when I was doing the setup, but they're out now under the bench. Hip hinge here. You want everything nice and straight. You don't want a whole lot of rounding. Holding yourself here helps. Gets your traps engaged too, but it helps light up. Gets your front and your side too. It's a nice warm up for them. No, I'm not swinging it. I promise. I'm just raising up, coming down. As soon as I'm down, I go up again. It's good to get it at least up to the top of your shoulder cuff, or as far as you comfortably can. You're down like this, get it like that. And it definitely hits your front. The reason I drop it is just the way it feels when you're up there with that weight, and then all of a sudden you lose the weight. A little shock to the muscle, but in a good way. You know, keep your legs far enough where you're not going to hit your knees, of course. The way this weather's been changing, it's kind of giving me a little cold. Not anything really serious, but lots of phlegm, runny nose, cough. Holding like this too works your stabilizers, because all that weight your body wants to throw in, it kind of wants to throw off this way and pull down this way. So work some stabilizers there. Feel it working some mid back too. Like around your rhomboids. Maybe a good name for a band. The Rom Boys. They could do nothing but songs about working out. Kind of like Austrian Death Machine. They got a couple songs. And Grail Knights. You know, other bands too. A few. But there isn't just one band that does just gym metal. Lightweight, baby! Lightweight, baby! do this side, right? I also like to see the little dent the weight makes in the ground when I drop it. And here, as long as it's not a huge, big hole, it usually fills itself back in. Little divots that these make. I've already had 2 of these today because it's like 5 when I started. It's like when I drop it too, holding it up like that, holding it up, and there's that weight, and you drop it, it like feels springy, spring-like tension or something. I don't know how to explain it really. I got a pretty good job though. Not really doing much. Just paperwork. Kinda sucks, but it's nothing complicated really at all. Just matching numbers and making sure you get the right product in and it says on the paper, you know. Signing your name all day. Printing out stickers. Some staging. But I'm getting certified to run the inside fork truck and the outside fork truck getting my certification here in a few days to use the electric pallet jack, and then maybe a few days later after that, get the inside trucks. And still have to work more on the outside truck, but it's really not as bad as you think. Like if you're new at it, you can barely push on the lever. And go slow. And some of them there's a turtle setting. Another one, you don't even have to touch the brake. I mean, don't touch the gas at all. And you'll just inch along. And then you touch the gas, just barely, it jumps you up a little faster. But not super fast. This weight feels light at first, until you get to that 15th rep, and your arms like, argh. But doing these workouts too have really helped my shoulder, strengthening them. I don't feel the pinching of like an impingement down deep inside. It's like right here in the middle, not the front. Kind of like right there. If I could get down inside there, and not being able to sleep comfortably because I'm sleeping on a couch, so not a whole lot of room for me to but sometimes sleeping on the one side pushes the shoulder up and in like that. So anyway, Cardinal. Scheiße. In 30 minutes. That one. Okay. That one I can feel a bit in my back delt too. Because I'm tightening here. Not really intentionally. See if I can maybe control that. If not, then hey, a little extra delt work, back delt work in the beginning. These workouts help my neck, my shoulders. It's one thing too about working out. If my body's hurting, workout helps to loosen the joints, muscles, everything. And helps to loosen it all up where I can pop it if I need to. There's not a lot of tension there. So that's what mostly causes my physical aches and pains. So certain medications, working out, helps to alleviate that. Okay, so we did it. We're coming in kind of at an angle like that. Let's do straight this time. Remember, scoop it. Don't try and bicep it up. I'm using 15s too, by the way. You always want to stay hydrated. Water is to the human body what motor oil is to a car. Alright, this time, do the way I like it. Come up at an angle. Thumbs up. Eye level. Keep your back straight. I'm going to do a few extras on that. Because I think doing that way hits the front delt right here. Nice and extra. Hits the sweet spot of it. The proper orientations of it. Because I think right there, you get a lot more delt activation than I do right here or out here. The further you come out, the less you get. Right here, there's some. Right here on the side of the shoulder. Right here, a little more. Right here. All of it, but it won't even pop up right now. So I poked it and it just went melted. So there's that. Here's what I learned recently. Trying it, doing it with the 25s. So we did earlier. We were able to do it. But bend over here. You bring the weight back like that. Bring it back at an angle, not out like this. Oh, Jesus. But be careful when you come in. You don't want to crack your knee. This isn't the knee cracker musical without music. Oh yeah, that lights that up back there. Nothing but. It's a new one. I hadn't really done it before. except just a couple times, lightweight. And then earlier today, tested it with the 25s to see if I could do it, or if it was too heavy and I wouldn't be able to really get it up, or get it up with good form without momentum, etc. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feels like my shoulder's bigger already, especially back here. Ah, can't reach it. So I suggest start out here, and you bend your elbow, bend your knee out like that. Keep your elbows straight too, though, as best you can. Fudge. Oh. Crap. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 sets of that one. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know. We'll see though. Saving that monster. The rest of that monster, it's like 2 drinks left. Saving it for the end. I've already had, that'll be my 3rd one today. One, when I woke up, helped me wake up and get some crap done. And then earlier, when I was doing the work in the gym here, working on a couple things, and then one for this workout. Oh man, I already feel it, even like really, pretty sure I got that from Ryan Humiston. I assume it's Humiston, I don't know. Sorry if I butchered your name, dude. Don't come whip my ass, but you can come train me if you want. I'd go there, but I wouldn't be able to survive the Arizona heat, I don't think. There were times that I was in Colorado. If you've been following my channel, you've probably seen some of the videos, but it was during the winter, and I was walking around outside in my dark camo kilt and a t-shirt. People were looking at me like, aren't you cold? No, not at all. If you guys think this is cold, I told them this too. If you guys think this is cold, go east to West Virginia or northeast to Illinois. It's even colder there because you're closer to Canada. Got the cold wind coming down off those lakes, and yeah. You gotta kind of lean too a little bit so you don't whack yourself. Bend over, you feel more. Even more rounded off. That. If you've been having trouble blowing your shoulders up, try this move. Especially if you haven't done it before. Oh man, I even feel it more rounded off than what it was. If I do one more, it's gonna blow that side up, and it's gonna be, this side's gonna be bumped up bigger than all this. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 2 for now. I'm gonna get my arms around, it's like that one was not good form or anything. Felt it up in here where I probably shouldn't have, where I wasn't feeling it in any of the other previous reps. So yeah, keeping it at 2 sets for that one, for this round, this week, whatever you want to call it. Almost an hour already. Yeah. Sorry it's been this long. I'm probably just going to do front and back. So this week it's not a full shoulder workout exactly. We did it with 25s, now we're 15s. Oh, yeah. That one is a good companion to the pendulum. Oh, because that's why you're going back, the pendulum swing, going forward, reverse pendulums, we call this. That's what I'm going to start calling it. Instead of reverse bent over, sideways rows, or whatever. Have it bent over, one arm rows sideways. Bent over, one arm rows sideways. Yeah, reverse pendulum sounds better to me. Oh man. But this is good. I'm not doing the back. Bottom of the paper. I'm not doing the side today because this is well rounding out my shoulders already, and haven't done front and back for a while. I was really focusing on the sides, so now I'm focusing on the front and back, get those caught up, and then incorporate all well rounded next time. Let's see how well we can do it two-handed. It helps too if you hold your dumbbells like this, grip them in the back, and let the front droop. Helps for the helps for the swing and the momentum and all of that, but I'm not using momentum. It's not really the word I was wanting to use. Keep your back straight, or you're gonna have some problems in your lower back. It's kind of like you're skiing. But I already call the lower trap raises skis, because you're doing a ski like that, you're standing and it hits back here. I don't know if two-handed works as good. Okay, I couldn't get it up any further than that, but I like watching myself in the camera or a mirror. I don't have the ego, not really. I don't have much self-confidence. Since I've been working out, it's gained, but I'm not fooling myself. I question myself all the time, even when I really know I'm right. I still question myself. It's like I count my own money 10 times or more before I'm sure I have exactly what I have. Because maybe one time, couple times I might have miscounted, you know, missed a coin or a bill, dollar bill, or, you know, whatever. Maybe it was stuck to another one and didn't see it. So I like to make sure. But I watch myself in the mirror or camera so I can see if I'm doing good form, but also I post these on YouTube so I can keep track of my own progress that way. If it benefits other people, awesome. I know one guy, I was posting my workouts for a long time on Facebook. He was following me, he had cancer. And my workouts, he said, helped him gain muscle while he was on chemotherapy. So, you know, if I can help even one person, then that's awesome. And they help me, but you know, I don't count in that helping one person. They just help me see if I'm having good form, or I can pay attention to my energy levels and my pace of it, and I'm like, man, I could have done one more rep of that. Or I had bad form, that one rep there, I should have stopped before that. Whatever the case may be. I haven't done front or back in a while because you do get a lot of front activation when you're doing your pushing work. Flies, work your shoulders, benching, work your shoulders, push-ups, work your shoulders, dips, work some shoulders, all of that. So I was focusing mostly on sides for a while, but I know I've been lacking and neglecting the back, so I knew I had to get some back in. And I wanted to get some front in because I knew I needed some. Holy shnikey. I think 20s are a little too heavy for that. Since I don't want to mess my shoulders up, I'm just getting them feeling good again. I'm going to leave it at one set on the 20s. They were just too much. I made it, but I don't want to have the catastrophic failure and have to leave the gym. If you get that reference, you're awesome. Let's see if we can do 3 15 sets though. W flies, I like to call them, because you're like this, body's in the shape of a W. If you don't use your thumbs, I feel like it works more muscle because you're having to grip it more with your fingers. It helps orient the dumbbells in your hands. Stand a little wider than shoulder width, or about shoulder width apart, I'd say. Hip hinge. You want to bend at the elbows, but not too much. You don't want a whole lot of brachials and brachialis. Oh, sheesh. those were a bit heavy for that one. So we're gonna try on the 10s. I'm doing like this too, drop setting. I have gone from a lightweight, or from a heavyweight, to as many reps as I could. Well, that first time I did the 70-pound barbell overhead press, I got like 2 reps, I think. And then I got 5, and then yeah, the first time I recorded it, I got 5 reps of the 70-pound overhead press barbell, and then I got 7 the last time. And each time I drop set, drop it from 70 to 50, and did it again. And then I recover, and I come back at it next time. I'm able to do more because I'm causing the stimulus for growth, which is what you need to advance to the next level, to gain more strength, more muscle. For gaining bigger muscle though, you have to pump blood into that muscle. You just have to keep repping it out. High reps, moderately heavy weight. Lightweight just tones it up. You can lose a lot of weight doing lightweight, but it really works best for women who want to tone. But if you want to get bigger, you have to pump the blood in there. Oh man. Okay, we're fried on that. 10 pounds. I can't do 15 full reps with all the way like that up. I get to like right here, I'm like, eh. Yeah, and that's when I know I'm cooked. So, I'm not doing side delts. I'm gonna move these because I gotta rearrange the bench anyway. Shadows. Sun is right there. Right there is the horizon. So we're from right here to right there. Not a lot of time left. Forgot what I was doing there for a minute. The blood is in my shoulders and on my brain. A minute ago I kind of got a little tiny bit lightheaded and everything went dimmer, like everything was still lit up, but it wasn't as bright. But I didn't black out. I didn't go unconscious or anything like that. Oh, where's flat? There's flat right here. Yeah. Really need a bench taller bench. Let's see if I can even, if there's enough room to even do this workout. Yeah, I'd say it probably is. So, got it set, try with 40 pounds. But for rowing with your back delts, you want to row to your chest. Hit your lats, you want to row to your belly button. The higher you go up, the less lats, the more back delts. If it's too high up, it hits in your traps, back delts, all that. I really need a new one. Sheesh. I was thinking too. I have a 3, a 9, and a 12 tier on my Patreon, dollars tier. On Patreon, 3, 9, and $12. If some of that's still too much for most of you, comment down below how much you might be willing to pay to see more backstage videos. Me setting up. I might post my job a little bit. I might show you more in the life of me. If people are more willing to see that and will pay for it, I will upload it. I will upload more videos than just 15 minutes or less of, or like 20 minutes or whatever my longest one is, of backstage setting up before a workout. Anyway, thought I'd mention that. Oh. Yeah, that's too heavy. Too much. But since I couldn't get it with the 40s, I wrote that down to remind myself, couldn't do it. So that's something I can work towards. Can you see that right here? Barely. Okay. It's not charging anymore, so I'm going to unplug it. Then I can move it back. There we go. Good thing I caught that before I started. But since this is pretty much the end of the back delt workout, I'll go ahead and finish this off. Help stimulate more energy into my mitochondria and adenosine phosphate, or no, not adenosine. I know it. It's ATP. It's triphosphate. I can't. Am I right on the? Because adenosine is different, isn't it? I don't know. Like I said, my blood is not in my brain. So let's just get this over with. Let's finish it up before my muscles get too relaxed. That Blue Hawaiian's good though. I got 2 boxes. White Goth Girl Spit, the Blue Hawaiian, like a turkey or a duck or something shooting at it maybe. Anyway, White Goth Girl Spit, the Blue Hawaiian, Orange Sunrise. I got 2 boxes of them. Both have White Goth Girl Spit in them, and then one has Pink Punk Punch or whatever. Orange Sun, right, okay. Forgot what all I said. Got White Goth Girl Spit, Orange Sunrise, Blue Hawaiian, Pink Punk Punch, and Orange Sunrise. Each box has 3 different flavors in it, but there's only 5 different flavors because both boxes have White Goth Girl Spit. It's good flavor. I like it. Every video we see of goth girls, they have white monsters. Except every once in a while you'll see one with the black and green original, or the original blue and black. I think I saw one with something else. But usually it's white monsters. So I say they're made with Goth Girl Spit. Because we also see those same videos of the same goth girls spitting in your drink at Dunkin' Donuts, Domino's, IHOP. I think those girls have worked at those places before, kept the uniform, and I don't know, started making videos, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter maybe, I don't know, whatever else platforms they put them on. I think I have a Twitter, or X, whatever you call it now, but I haven't been on it. I don't really go on it. Notice it hits your delts more, come out to the side and not straight up. It hits your delts that way too, but you also get more brachial when you do it like that. Yeah. You might notice too, there's not a whole lot of range of motion there. If you can even see, but the weights are hitting the ground, and that's when I know to pull back up. But hit at an angle, instead of like this, come at an angle like this, so there's not a whole lot of room to move there, because you hit here and you're kind of locked in there. I gotta do ×2 on these too, by the way. On 20s, and then we're dropping down. To 10. If it's not too light, might just go to 15. I don't know, probably. I wrote 10 on the paper. Don't really have a whole lot of room left, so I'm just going to use 10s. I don't really want to stop yet. One more set of those. And the last movement uses 15s. Right? Yeah, and 5s. But it's a good finisher, and it hits the rotator cuff and serratus and all that area right there. Always re-rack your weights when you know you're done with them. You have a minute. great time. Like right now, when you're resting at the end of your workout, you know you're done with certain weights, just re-rack them. If you got enough time to spare, while you're doing your break, you can pick those weights up, just farmer walk them, arms to your side. Even just doing that though, I could feel it in my delts a bit. But I've got a lot of training doing that because carrying 2 handfuls of bags from the grocery store, walking about 1.5 or 2 miles. But I remember when I found my 2 purple dumbbells, or weight plate, 10-pound weight plates. I only have 1 left, but I found them. I was working at Walmart. I was leaving work, heading home, taking the route I normally walk. There they were, just sitting there. No one around, no reason they should be there. It's kind of near a dumpster. In good condition. So I grabbed them. I thought, 10 pounds, that's nothing. I can make it home. Yeah, I had to stop a few times because I could feel it up in here. That was the tendons, some muscle, nerves, all of that. But it was great for conditioning and working that area. And when you first start working out, you're not really building muscle. I mean, you are, but not as much for the first couple weeks to a month, about probably. You're working more fascia, the nerves, tendons, the bone, cartilage and area, if it's a cuff, like your hip, your shoulder, even the area of your knee, all that, cartilage, tendons, everything. I'm gonna keep one of the 10s in case I can't use the 15s there in this next workout, but I know for a fact I ain't gonna be able to use anything higher. I almost forgot about the little pink ones. They're so small, faded. And they're a bit blackened too. This is a fun one. Doesn't really work a whole lot, but it hits the inside of your muscle joint and like up in your armpit, and I mean, I don't know how to really explain it except shoving my hand up in there, reaching right in the spot and yanking it out. But you know, that wouldn't be YouTube friendly or healthy and productive to my physical body. I wouldn't be able to continue working. I would have to be rushed to the medic. So, you know, we're not doing that. You want to get on your side here. This, offhand, you're not doing it, using it kind of in the way. You can dangle it off the side like this, have it off like this, and put it like this. But this way, kind of gives you something to brace on, especially if you're still new at it. Yeah, I can't even do that. 15s. Really, it's great to keep a towel pinched right here, or pinch your hand or something. See that at the end, my elbow is coming away from my body so I could swing it up. This bench kind of sucks. Can't make the whole thing flat. It's not raised up a little higher, but it's also harder too when you're just fresh straight on the floor. You have that advantage. Something like this, higher up, more gravity. Oh, actually not more gravity, but I don't know, it kind of feels like it because, I don't know, more lever arm or something. That's what it is. Probably. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. With this, we're just doing 2 sets of 15 as well because it's been a while. I'm already an hour and a half in it. And this is kind of a all around. So I have hit the sides delts when I'm been over doing this, back delts, hitting some side there. Not really a whole lot of side in the overhead press, uppercut, but some. I mean, it's not a direct hit. They're all inadvertently. When I'm pendulum swings, I definitely felt that in the side. Reverse pendulums, feeling it in the back a lot, but a little bit in the side. So it's helping to keep it well rounded out right here. It's not making this pop up and this pop up more than, and this behind, leaving it behind. I wonder how big a hole that hit. Jeez. Damn it. This thing is trash. The seat. This is alright. The seat on that one isn't doing too well either. Because somebody wouldn't cover up my equipment like they were supposed to when I moved out, and they were still living here, working out. It's alright. Taxes, I can get what I need. It's really doing the same as these, but on the side there's gravity pulling. So right here there's gravity pulling down on it. Like this, gravity pulling down in all positions of this movement. Right there at the end, felt it up here. Nothing up here, but a little bit in the side, a lot in the back. When you're laying down, it's great to try and open up your shoulder as much as you can. You have the weight pulling on you like this. When the gravity pulling on you, pulling on the weight, whatever. A nice hole. A nice chunk of divot. until I started getting to 15. I was wondering if that was too light. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Oh, man. Don't want to overdo it. Rather underdo it. And then just... Because the DOMs always come later. But I can tell by the movement, me not being able to get it up as far, that I could rest a little bit and do another set. But it's not really going to be as good. Could hurt myself if I'm doing the wrong form. And it's subpar. It's like someone who uses nothing but momentum to get the weight up. You're getting the weight up. You're doing the work. Not really. Kind of. Maybe. But that's a different topic. Like, yeah, you're still moving the weight. But you're using momentum. You're throwing it instead of controlling it. So, it doesn't really count in the same way. It doesn't work the same way. And doing it that way, if it's too heavy, throwing the weight, too heavy, you can really mess something up. Jerk your shoulder out of place, pull the weight up, and it's too heavy. Oh, shit. Or pull a muscle, damage the cuff, whatever. It doesn't, many different things that could happen. You'd rather underdo it and wait a few days and realize how you feel, how sore everything is. And then when you come back to it next week or in a few days, however your routine goes, then if you felt like you didn't hit it hard enough last time, add a few more reps in, or another set of a couple whatever exercises like this. Next time I'll probably be doing more sets of the back delts, but also next time I'm going to try and throw in the sides as well. So I've been doing the sides a lot, so they're already in muscle memory. Haven't done the front and back very much, so they weren't as prominent in the muscle memory. Now I put it all together, I might only be able to do 1 or 2 reps of each movement, which would probably be safest. And then the next time, add more. You can always add more if you feel like it. But if you add too much and you hurt yourself, that's just a recipe for disaster. And sometimes you might mess yourself up so bad, your mama won't even recognize you. Okay? So, not good. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. I know I did. And it's a bit different without the music, but I like it. You can also allow me without the heavy boom, 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 boom. bass and the heavy music and shit. I feel I can go at my own pace and not have to, which is good to do. It's good to go explosive, but it's also good to go more controlled. So anyway, hope you like it. Give it one of these. And comment. Definitely subscribe. Ring that bell. And leave a comment. Share it around. You know the drill. And I appreciate the view. I appreciate you, the viewers. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, have fun out there, people. Because if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, why are you doing it? I had fun. I hope to catch you all in the next one. Until then, have fun and be safe. Figured I'd leave some bird calls in there for a minute.